Shalom, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash, double honors to the elder apostles like great millstone, the fathers is truth. Salutation, all y'all can pushing this word day in and day out, doing this quick lesson on, hey man, that's the spirit. I mean, I was going to do it on this electrical thing, but on the top right, they show, a lovely lady, right? And it says water you'll actually crave. So, these women, man, they about to be sent our way in droves, man. And majority of y'all ain't gonna be accepted, but there is an elect lady, all right, that make up the majority of the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. That's gonna be slated for deliverance, man. All right, but
problems from the extreme heat. About 10,000
thousands are without power in New York City.
About power problems from the extreme heat. About 10,000 customers in New York City are without electricity at this hour.
Con Ed asking customers in parts of Upper Manhattan and the Bronx and Westchester County to conserve energy.
The fire hydrant sprinklers are on, but the power in this Williamsbridge neighborhood in the Bronx is off.
It's super hot. It's super hot in the house. Not happening.
The sweltering heat amid dangerous temperatures topping above 100 degrees in New York City, combined with the humidity, makes it feel uncomfortably unbearable at close to 110 degrees.
Which I used to frequent New York City a lot. Their heat is like a different type of heat. It's like imagine being in a box and that box just completely stays hot, man. Because New York, they have a lot of tall buildings. It's enclosed, a lot of alleys and streets, urban development. Even the subways, it's nothing but heat trapped down here. It's not really, the air ain't circulating in the subway. I remember going in the subways, man. I remember I was just, my t-shirt or whatever I had on, man, was just drenched.
How is this happening in America?
Because especially when you want to get to the kitchen to make yourself a nice cup of tea and no electricity, you can use now the stove to get it.
Drivers are seen navigating their own way through this powered-off intersection
No, streetlights are out.
222nd Street and Barnes Avenue.
No, the streetlights are out.
222nd Street and Barnes Avenue.
222, man. Wisdom, man. All right, so, hey, man, this thing's about to come to pass, man, where you ain't gonna be able to, have electricity and play your Xbox and watch a 100-inch flat screen TV and throwing parties and shit, man. And, this devil, man, these elites, they say you'll own nothing and be happy, man. And part of that is basic utilities, man, like water and electricity, man. They want you boxed in FEMA camps and smart cities where you'll be sharing everything, man. They talking about group showers, man. And plus everything's digital now, so they can control it even more. It ain't like the old analog system. Everything's digital, so they can control how much your electricity usage like right now. It's 100 something outside, man. My AC blasting crazy right now. But they talking about group showers, don't use any your washing machine after 8 p.m., man.
One neighbor, a Good Samaritan, was seen trying to help direct traffic.
This is the traffic
Seen trying to help direct traffic.
This is the traffic.
Dark. You go more back into the end. It's more dark. It's so hot. People don't want to come in here.
Israel's
gonna lose his inventory.
grocery store at the same corner had to close and throw out ice cream and their meats because of the power outage.
How frustrating is
They
this for
throw
you?
out all his food.
It's a lie.
How frustrating is
They
this for
throw
you?
out all his food.
It's a lie because I don't.
And one thing about throwing out all that food, man, and then look, you see, this is Jake. He's like from the northern tribe, probably Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, so forth. I probably Simeon be having deep ass voices like that. But you thought all this food is gonna attract what? Rodents. Rodents like, oh shit, buffet. They're gonna call all their contemporary rodents to to feast, man, on trash bags full of garbage,
Making no
man.
money. I gotta pay bill. I gotta still pay the rent without the light, you know.
I gotta pay bills.
Still
How
gotta.
can there be no power without a light, you know?
This for the community right now. It's kind of hard right now.
As frustration boils, Con Edison crews and the Riverdale section of the Bronx work to restore power at
Now, the mayor went on TV and told everybody this wasn't going to happen if everybody put their AC at 78. But somebody didn't do that, and maybe this is their fault.
To some of these government buildings, like City Hall.
City Hall.
These government buildings, like City Hall. City Hall.
I put my shit at 78 because, you know, it saves on your electric bill, man. You know, 78, 77, you know. But, you know, Esau, he like his house brick coat. He be putting his shit at like 66. You dig? So,
Makeshift
this is from,
Here's what comes off a bowl of.
Makeshift.
that's heavy.
Here's what comes off a bowl of.
It says 3.5 million Venezuelans left Venezuela, man. I don't know how that worked for neighboring countries, man, like Colombia, maybe Brazil, and so forth, man. You know, so yeah, man. You know, we're in Jacob's trouble, and they're rolling out these trial runs and shit. You know, 10,000 people. Wait till it's like 100,000 people without power. Hey, this demon Bad Bunny at Super Bowl performed a song called Blackout, man. So we're in July now, the hottest month of the year. So you know, expect more blackouts. Expect more blackouts. Blackouts coming to a city near you, man. But you know, just like ancient Egypt, you know, this is modern day Egypt. So hey, the elects, we gonna have light in our dwelling, but these 2/3, man. The congregation of the dead, these 2/3, these heathens, these everyday Edomites, they don't have the stomach not having power. We gonna be the only ones with power, man. So you know, I'm like I said, the Lord's gonna put a cold spirit on me in that day, man. As well as you brothers out there, man. Motherfuckers asking, oh, can I charge my phone? Can I do? Nope. This is 2nd Ezra 8:50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So many great miseries, man. That's a great misery in today's society. You got people that work remotely, they work from home. They need power to make money, you know. So imagine not being able to make money because you had no power. So now you got to go to the nearest coffee shop or Starbucks, the nearest library to work, to charge your devices, your laptop, your smartphone. You know, take cold shower, which is not, hey, this, you know, for me, it's too hot to take warm showers unless it's at nighttime when the temperature drops. But, you know, if I'm taking a shower middle of the day, like I did today, you know, I'm going to take a cold shower because it's like 110 degrees outside with the heat index, man. You know? So, you know, it's good now that it's hot outside, be in the spirit of taking cool showers, man. You know? And plus it cools your body down, too. You won't get out the shower feeling icky, man. You know? Amos 5:18, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is darkness and not light. Yeah, darkness and not light, man. So the day of the Lord is darkness, man. Dark and evil times, but also literal darkness as well, too. You can add that in there, you know. Hey, scriptures say great darkness to people, man. Let me get that, man. Great darkness to people, man. So, hey, you know, really it's spiritual that, you know, these rolling blackouts are coming to America, showing you America's pretty much a third world country, right? Let me see. Look at that, man. I ain't clicking on 4th of July. I could give our rat's ass about 4th of July, man. You know, at that, man. It's a good precept going in the dark. This is Isaiah 60 and 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth. Yeah, the earth is filled with evil, man. Right? Evil women, evil children. I was just at a, farmer's market getting some fruits, which I'm gonna probably eat some fruits for dinner tonight since it's so hot. And then, gives you good hydration, man. Like a bottle of water sometimes can only do so much when it's this hot, man. Like, so you need your electrolytes through fruits, pineapples, grapes, watermelon, which I got all of the above. Probably gonna eat all the above for dinner, right? And gross darkness the people, and it helps you get focused too. I notice you eat fruits, it gives you more clarity, more focus, right? More, gives you life, man. It's life. I mean, I don't understand brothers love their meats. Of course, we eat lawful meats, right, according to the scriptures. But it's, when it gets this hot, man, you want to be more in the spirit of eating, number one, fruits then vegetables, man. Like I think it was yesterday I had a spinach smoothie with some fruits in it, man. And gross darkness, the people. Yeah, these people, man, they don't know. They thinking July 4th, the Lord is dealing with the majority of these people, man. The Lord ain't dealing with July 4th, man. And it falls on a Saturday, so a lot of wickedness. A lot of niggas gonna get put to death tonight and judged. And today, tomorrow, this whole weekend, so-called holiday weekend, man. And this is like the last, major holiday of the summer is July 4th, right? Because then you have the next holidays, Labor Day. So you gotta go through July, August, then Labor Day, and then, September, it'll have a few warm days, and then October starts to cool down, days get shorter, November gets even colder, so forth, man. So, this is a perfect time for the Lord to get at these people, man, in their so-called festive folly seasons, man. It says in gross darkness, the people, hey. And you people, you're going to be taken by that device of darkness. The Lord's going to give you literal darkness, man, for you being dark and evil, man. Oh, yeah, I was saying, I was at the farmer's market, man. I was, enjoying my smoothie. And, I was sitting which I should have sat in a seat, one seat over. That's on me, but it was like an old lady, at the next seat over. So I didn't want to be, directly sitting next to her, I was getting her lower room. But, I was sitting at the edge. And, it was like a napkin, paper towel rack. And, let's say it's three people, just reaching to get their little napkins and shit. And not one said, excuse me. Not one. You know what I'm saying? That's showing you the pride of these people. And I'm a bigger guy. I could literally take these people out with my bare hands. But not one said, excuse me, man. Even one nigga woman, she's a little younger, maybe in her 20s. She went and got some napkins, and she literally had her bag on my shoulder, So I didn't think nothing. I ain't care. I just finished my workout, so I was already in a euphoric state, man, a calm state, and I ain't really say nothing. I could have been an asshole and said something, and the Lord would have been with me. I had every right to, damn, you ain't gonna say excuse me, But hey, one thing I notice about these people, the less you interact with them, the better, in my case, for my spirit, my scenario. And it says, His glory shall be seen upon the earth through what? Judgment, man. Like the earthquake in Venezuela. That's the Lord's glory, man. The 8 death angels came to the Lord look, we killed X amount of wicked spics that love Esau. 100,000 or whatever, right? And that appeased, that made the Lord smile. Yeah, good for them niggas. They're useless eaters anyway. Okay. So you got all these people in Venezuela running from judgment. They dealt with darkness. They dealt with famines. They dealt with currency collapse. Guess what? All that's coming here to America, man. Earthquakes and shit, mass death. It's coming here to America. Imagine when that fault line in California hits, man. Right? Nigga gonna be getting ready to play Grand Theft Auto, being a demon on the game, being on demon time. Here it is, they on demon time in real life. They about to bring it to the console realm, right? Niggas on demon time, and they're like, yeah, man, I just robbed and shot up this nigga in real life. I'm about to do it on the game, and guess what, man? Hey, the glory of the Lord, man, is gonna be seen through these niggas, man. Through what? Through judgment, man. On the left, it's the Lord's left hand glory, man. Right? It's you niggas getting judged, man. All right. And that's what's gonna happen in New York. You know, all these data center areas, man. You know, because hey, this place is dead, man. It's through. It's finito. You know, so we just gotta, you know, just wait up, chi upon the Lord, man. All right. This is Psalms, last precept, 91:9. Because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Right? For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. So the Lord's going to use the angels to protect us, man. All right. Our households and so forth. Hey, if your woman is part of the elect, then you know she's gonna get protected as well too. Then she's gonna really know you're a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You're a man of God. She's gonna know in that time, man. You know, because a lot of brothers, you know, we ain't tell our women we're in this faith, man. You know, certain brothers, you know, they can't hide it because, you know, they share same roof, same dwelling place with their woman, so the woman see the signs and the garments and so forth. But you know, you got brothers like me, I ain't tell my woman shit. You know, certain brothers, like brother Yashabal, if I care, man, he be teaching his woman, but me personally, I ain't teaching. I got that. So, this is better, man. You know, for my situation. You know, because every brother's situation different. But my situation, man, it's even, you know, it's better you don't say nothing. Just deal with the element of surprise. Just say, she just be surprised in that day, okay? If, you know, even if she's not a part of the elect, she's still going to be surprised. She's going to see the praise and fame, the spiritual power and so forth, man. All right. So, hey, that's pretty much it on that, man. Hey, just, you know, stay out the way because, you know, there could be a major false flag, man, for July 4th. We have to wait and see, man, right? What better way for the Lord to rain on these people, parade tomorrow, which I heard is supposed to rain, but, you know, then for a major false flag. It's supposed to rain in my region, but, you know, certain regions it ain't going to rain. So it could be a major false flag, sleeper cells activated, Iran, Russia, China and their allies, you know, being activated, man. We'll see, you know, but just, you know, stay away from these large crowds. Your woman say, hey, let's go to the such and such show. Tell her, you know, we'll celebrate another time, right? The day after, whatever, we can go.